Fresh from the pages of Sample Library Review, here's this week's deal compressor for the week of February 26, 2019. Big news, Orange Tree Samples released the first of a new bass series evolution, Flatwound Bass, for Contact. This is a P-style electric bass, so I'm really excited to check this out. Same great Evolution engine they've been using for all the Evolution guitars, which I'm a huge fan of. So many controls. I'm going to have to jump into this one right away. Let's check out some samples from the official walkthrough video. Emotional Cello, one of Best Service's biggest hits, is now on a deep discount. This library normally sells for $259. You can grab it now for 50% off. That's right, $129 US for Emotional Cello. If you're not familiar with the library, let's take a little listen. Also over at Audio Plugin Deals, one of my favorite little percussion libraries, Rhapsody Orchestral Percussion, makes my pick of the week here. It is $49 currently. This is a great little sample set of orchestral percussion. I really love it how it has right and left hand stick recordings as well as rolls with velocity controlled by the mod wheel. Normally $199, 75% off. This week only $49.99. I'll include a link below, but yeah, let's take a little listen to the Rhapsody. Previous pick of the week last week, Novation V Station and Bass Station normally sells for 91 British pounds. You can grab it now for 14 British pounds. Deep discount for both of the Novation soft synths. Also, pick of the week from 4 weeks ago, still on sale, and still one of my very favorites, Transport Refractor Audio. This is just a great contact instrument. It normally sells for 114 British pounds. Grab it now for 75. And let me see if it'll convert it over to 99 US dollars. There we go. This is a massive collection of loops, bleeps, blips, all modular, with a ton of other drum performances and whatnot. Just a huge fan of it. If you don't know much about Transport, head over, got a review of Transport. I'll include a link to take you straight over to my review if you want to learn more. Rast Sounds came out with a new Asian Colors. This is a sample library recorded, I believe, in Vietnam. And it's on the special intro till the 22nd, which is Friday, the day this video comes out. Normally sells for 49 euros, but head over there ASAP if you're interested in this library. It is 29 euros for that limited time. I believe it's released, but it says pre-order. Also got Ukulele. Indiginus is back, and I missed this one last week. Sorry, guys. Contact Library, the Ukulele, $30 intro price. I can't wait to check this one out myself. New from Sample Logic Drum Fury. is on a special intro price, 50% off a deep intro. Normally sells for $199. You can grab it now for $99. This thing has some trailer epic percussion. It's got world percussion. Then it's got all the usual suspects: taikos and toms and bass and snares and marching drums. 113 different instruments sampled. 10 gigabytes of content, 50% off for a limited time. I'll include a link to this and everything in the description below if you want to check out instrument by instrument what Drum Fury has to offer. I've got a first look of Drum Fury I just put out yesterday. Be sure to include a link to take you straight over to this video if you want to listen along as I check out the instrument in real time. Big news, Heavyocity has NOVO's Essential. This is a curated selection of their orchestral sample content from the NOVO Modern Strings, which is the big boy library. I think it's like $500. So this is curated version, $99. Normally sells for $119. Let's have a little lesson, shall we? Other exciting news this week: Dark Era, Eduardo Torrelante's new library is available at Best Service, $259, no discount, no intro, nothing special except for the library itself, which is absolutely worth $259. Tons of great content, rare recordings, instruments from the pagan era that have been handcrafted, recreated, and then exclusively sampled for this library, as well as the Viking sounds, instruments, horns, chants, all kinds of great stuff. If you want to check out that the sounds and patches, I've got a first look video of Dark Era by Best Service, and I'll include a link to take you straight over here. Have a little sit down with me. You can listen to it. New from Sonicutoure and updated to the Ondes, virtual Ondes Martenot. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, this is an instrument that was created in 1928, and this is, I believe, version 3 of Sonicutoure's library, using samples from, I guess, 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, new version on a discount, $97. Normally sells for $139. UVI has a couple interesting sales and one new release. Sale this week, UVX80, $49. Normally sells for $79. This is an exploration in a vintage Japanese synth. Sounds a little like this. Also new from UVI, Pulsar. This is an expansion pack for Falcon. If you're a Falcon user, you're going to head straight over and buy this for $39. I know you are, just because Falcon is amazing to have more expansions with it. And I'll include a link to this below. This is a new developer that made my radar this week. Bunker Samples, creating a new string library called Bunker Strings Volume 1. Recorded in a World War II bunker in Germany. Eclectic, modern, and quote-unquote highly playable. This sounds unique. And if you're like me, then it's a string library. So you're going to go check it out and you're probably going to buy it. Especially it's $39 US. So yeah, if it sounds good in a demo or two, I'll buy it for $39. Anyway, I've got a copy of this. I'm going to try to see if we can get it reviewed soon. But here's a little bit of what it sounds like. Sugar Bites has the new Obscurium synth out, and this thing is getting some really good reviews for experimental sound design and electronic music. Yeah, I'm excited to check it out. It's on €99, no discount, but that's the intro price. If you pick it up through my link here, Plug-in Boutique, they're one of our partners. You'll get virtual cash. Looks like you get about $5 that you could have for your next purchase, which is really nice. Always saving up those to get myself a freebie once in a while. Spitfire Audio's big news this week was, actually last week, was the release of the Spitfire Studio Winds. They've got a professional version, which is on intro price $299, normally $399. And then they also have the regular version, which I think is $149. Anyway, what I wanted to share about that, I'll include a link to the Studio Winds, Spitfire Studio Woodwinds below, and that also means that the Studio Orchestra from Spitfire is now available. The entire Spitfire Studio Orchestra and Studio Orchestra Professional out now. Really beautiful sample set. It's all still recorded in Air Studios, but it's in Studio One, a little smaller room and a little smaller ensembles than Spitfire's Symphonic Orchestra. String Audio has updated Dark Matter 2, and now it's version 2.5, and I think it has, it's got a ton new samples. If you're looking for any kind of tension building, ambience, soundscapes, this is such a powerful engine. $169 is what it's going to cost. If you want to learn a little bit now about what this Dark Matter 2 is all about, I've got a review of it. Just remember that the new version has even more content than when I did Dark Matter 2 review first look video. Also, String Audio has the Monolith series, which I finally got a chance to sit down and I got a video recorded to check out Atmos. Boy, this is another fantastic library. If you're a fan of String Audio and you're thinking about picking up Atmos, I highly recommend the bundle. $189 for both Atmos and Abyss. Normally sells for $248 for both those libraries, so it's a pretty deep discount. And this sub-bass Abyss library is amazing for sub-bass. Such a cool library. VST Buzz has Silk by East West Quantum Leap, 63% off. It only sells for €350. Grab it now for €29. I'll include a link to that in the description below. And I'll also include a link over to the other deal they've got going on. Just a few more days left on 73% off Mad Rock and Funk by Handheld Sounds. Normally sells for €175. You can grab it now for €48. If you're interested to know what Mad Rock and Funk is like right out of the box, I've got, well, actually, this is a review. If you want to learn what contributor TMK Davis thought about the library, check out Mad Rock and Funk review, link below. Dollar deals for this week include Sphere Quad multi-effects processor. This thing looks really cool. Normally $59 US. Grab it now for $4.90. Don't take my word for it, just me saying it looks cool. Mr. Ruben from the Samplecast said this plugin takes rhythms and modulations to a next level. The standout feature here is how the signal flows between the different effects modules. I love experimenting by routing the audio in complex ways. So head over yourself, check out the video. $4.90 if you need to pick up something new this week, but you're skint, flat broke. These dollar deals are for you. Other dollar deals, the WA production still has the Pumper 2, a dynamic processor, and their helper transient, their transient shaper. Those two are also $4.90. Slam Dog. This is a dynamic processor by Beat Skills, normally $99. Grab it now for 90% off, $9.99. It got some really good reviews here at Plugin Boutique. Yeah, for $9. If you've been eyeing this one, head over there and grab it. And also dollar deals, Aquavir. This is Rigid Audio's new granular sampled instrument. I have yet to get a chance to sit down and check this out. It's got 6 days left at this incredible deal. Normally $49.99. Grab it now for $4.99. I'll include links to everything that I've mentioned below. More dollar deals. Reverse by Initial Audio. Normally $49.99 US. Grab it now for $9.99. Reverse, never been so simple. I just grabbed a copy of this to check out. I'll share that with you soon. Also from Initial Audio, Slow Mo, $49. Normal price, $9 right now. This is a, you guessed it, slows things down. And I got a copy of this one too. I'm probably going to do a little video checking both of these out at the same time, because I think there's some really neat and interesting effects for creative sound design and whatnot. Joel Dolly released trailer music mixing on an independent site here, and this is a really incredible course, online course. I'll include a link to take you straight over here if you want to hear. He's got some great examples of mastered, mixed, and unmixed, so you can hear what he's done along the way, and he teaches every single step he uses for his mixing workflow. He primarily works for classical albums, but he primarily has been doing tons of mixing and mastering for trailer tracks, but also does work with classical albums. So he's got a great handle. He also has created a book on mixing modern orchestra music. I'll include a link to take you straight over to trailer music mixing course. I think it's $2.99. It used to be $3.99, but now it's $2.99, so I'll include a link for you below. Sound Irons Echo Panda still on sale. Actually, it says the sale ended. Sorry, guys. Chocolate Audio Imperial Drums and Drum Singles still on that 30% off intro price. Imperial Drums is a 2 different DW kits and Ludwig kit now for Contact, and for the Chocolate Audio Drum Singles. Rototoms, 18 different cymbals, deep sampled in all the quality that Chocolate Audio usually delivers. On that special discount price, it's $69 US. You can grab Imperial Drums now for $69 US, only $99. I'll include the link to that. Red Room Audio Traveler Series. I can't believe I hadn't had a chance to share any of checking out with you guys. As you might have, if you've been watching the channel, you know I was at NAMM. That kind of took up the whole end of January, and then I built a new computer out. It's now working. I'm recording right now on the new computer. Still testing things out, but one of the things I want to get to in the next week or so is checking out the Celtic Fiddle, Bluegrass Fiddle, and Bodrum Drums, the new Traveler Series from Chocolate Audio. These are affordable and definitely meet a need that is a void out there in the sample library world. Very few Sample developers have even attempted to create these libraries, and most of what I've heard in the past is either phrase-based loops or it just doesn't sound real if it's a multi-sample. I feel like the demos alone on this one, I think there's some great stuff in the Traveler series. Deal going on for this, sorry, is you pick up, if you want to pick up the fiddles, Celtic and Bluegrass, you'll get the Bow Drum and Bones for free. Big Fish Audio deal this week. Their weekly special, The Foundry by Sonic Smiths. This is normally $299.95. Contact player instrument, and this is a really cool instrument in that it lets you choose different parameters, and then it creates a brand new sound set for you that's atmospheric, soundscape, drones. If you want to check out what it's all about, I had a first look video when I first got the instrument a while ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I'll share that in the link below. Also over at Big Fish Audio, Funk Soul Vintage Loops Guitar Pack is out, $99. It's in multi-format, so you can get it for loops, Rex, Acid, probably WAV files, or if you want to pick up a contact version, you can as well. Syntronic, legendary synth powerhouse from IK Multimedia, is on a huge discount, 75% off. Normally $199. Grab it now for $69 US. And this is probably one of editor Brian Brilow's most popular instruments that he's reviewed. He's got the deluxe review, Syntronic Deluxe from IK Multimedia. Here, I'll include a link. He gave it the Innovation Award, and yeah, I'll include a link so you can check out all the details about what he thought about Syntronic Deluxe. There are a ton of plugin effects and discount deals at Plugin Boutique. I mentioned a couple throughout the video, but I'll include a link to this page if you want to check out everything that's on discount. The ones that made our radar that we didn't include up front is the Isotope vocal sales, 75% off, or I should say up to 75% off. You get the vocal chain bundles, upgrades, production suite, as little as $99 if you got an upgrade path, or you can pick up the individual instruments at that 20, 25, or 50% discounts. Valley People Dynamite. This is a dynamic processor by Softtube, normally $149 on intro price $99. If you're a Softtube fan, you'll probably head over and check this out right away if you have not already picked it up. Continuing on the Softtube train, Console One Ready sale. This is for plugins ready for their Console One hardware, integrated software, which this is one of the highlights of NAMM, seeing their Console One. Very cool tactile controls, knobs, buttons, faders, directly interfacing with Softtube instruments or your other plugins. LDC2 Commander Compressor by Heavyocity on a deep discount, normally $45 US. You can grab it now for $29. Outlaw, this is a WA Productions dynamic processor. It's normally $39. You can grab it now for $8. And Cherry Audio Voltage Modular Core is on its intro sale. Normally it's normally $200 for the core plus electro drums. You can grab it now for $99. Or if you just want to get the modular version, it's normally $100. You can grab it now for $50 US. If you don't have the space, the time, or the money to get a modular setup piece by piece, this could very well treat you to having a virtual setup of modulars. It's crazy looking. Anyway, I think there's a copy of it for review. Hopefully we can review this pretty soon. Insta Phaser MK2 Eventide, normally $129, deep discount $39 US. Now, if you don't head over to Sample Library Reviews Deal Compressor every week, you're missing out. If you go through the deals, scroll down to the bottom, we got a freebie section. If you're not already hitting up the freebie section every week, please remember we update it every week. This week's updated deals in the freebie section is Memory V by IK Multimedia. This is a free synth for you to grab. I'll include a link below, take you straight over to that on the deal compressor page. So head over to that first link and scroll down to the freebies for all of these. There's a